Hello, Texas Math Mundo audience. Today we will be analyzing the Region 2021 results. Region contest happened last weekend and they posted the results. I have gathered a panel of coaches that I highly respect, and we're going to have a good time highlighting top performances from across the state, both individuals and teams. I hope you enjoy. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Texas Math Mundo audience. Today I have a panel of highly respected fellow judges, and we're going to talk about the region results from 2021. I'm very excited. We had a good regional tournament this past weekend, and now's the time to highlight some of the strong teams and some of the strong individuals and their performance. Joining me are Eridani. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Eridani Alcantar.
What school are you from?
I coach the Wisdom High School math team.
Thank you. John Delgado, introduce yourself.
I'm John Delgado. I coach the Northside High School math team.
All right. Marco Campos.
My name is Marco Campos. I coach the Sharpstown High School math team.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Let's get this show on the road. Beginning with Conference 1A, Region 1, and we're looking at the calculator application score. Seems like the Hartley Tigers took this one.
Yeah, it looks like they had a lot of room in their win. Almost 200 points.
Oh.
Yeah, over Garden City.
Cool.
Yeah, and just the Hartley team is we took first, second, third. Just really good scores. And they actually got fifth, so it's a pretty solid team.
Who led them?
It was Elva Soto.
Elva Soto. Good.
With a 245. Jordan Smulders with a 231, and then Alondra Soto 210. Not sure if they're related.
All right. Any individuals? Any lone wolf individuals advance, Marco?
It looks like all three top scorers are occupied by Hartley. So.
All right.
Yeah.
And tell you the truth, that calculator score from Hartley is actually the top one in Conference 1A, so they're the definite favorites. The Hartley Tigers have something going on there. Let's go on to mathematics. Take a look at the math score here. And I'm going to have to get our Zoom. Okay. Mathematics. It looks like Hartley Tigers, again, taking mathematics.
Yeah, it seems like they have a pretty solid math foundation. They ended up winning by a 284 as a team score. But Patent Springs High School actually is not too far behind. So maybe next year they'll have some really good rivalry there.
All right.
So the first place from Hartley High School was again Elva Soto, and then with a 154, and then Jordan Smulders with an 80, and let's see, where's the other one? And then Alondra Soto with a 50.
Cool. Cool. All right. And how about any lone wolf individuals, Marco?
Yeah, man. It looks like only two kids in the top six are from the same school. So yeah, Ethan Hargrove from Borden High School and David Reyna from Patent Springs will definitely be moving on in the state. So good for them. Yeah, math seems to have some good amount of variance to it as far as what schools are going to be going from here.
Hey,
I wonder how hard the test was.
It was a hard test. Oh wait, the math test is pretty hard, but the number sense is the one that.
State bound. They also qualify for scholarships. So good to them.
Yeah.
Good to them. Let's go on with science results. So let me go to science. And in science,
A completely different school dominating.
we have the Guthrie Jaguars.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, their team score 164. Oh, not bad. Not bad. They beat the other team, but quite a big margin. Probably around 70 points. So Leffers, they ended up having a 98. Solid.
Cool.
Congratulations to them.
So, from Guthrie High School, basically the entire team is Brandon Passman
All
with a
right.
144
Good.
out of the 164 points of the total
That's
team.
good. That's good. Just
Entire team right there.
highlight the good highlight. Any Lone Wolves making it to the state round?
Yeah, I mean, second and third place from two different schools. Jonathan Weave and Todd Fry will be moving on. Very narrow margins from fourth, fifth, and sixth place as well. So, and these kids work hard.
All right.
Don't forget the science also does the individual scores too.
Oh yeah,
For biology and chemistry and physics.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Cortland Cox. Oh, he's an alternate. Never mind. Brandon Passman. Brandon. Oh, he actually got both in. He actually got top scorer in chemistry and physics. So good for him, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Todd Fry got top biology score, so he can move on anyways.
All right, the Guthrie Jaguars, state bound, and actually that science score is the highest in Class 1A. So right now they would be the favorite in science. And finally, in the Region 1, we look at their number sense score. And in number sense, Garden City,
For sure.
the Garden City Bearcats.
They oh yeah, they definitely won this one, but they didn't have a fourth place. They ended up having first, second, and third only. A 257 team score. Over 100 points to beat the next team, Nazareth.
Cool.
Solid team, yeah. Oh, Garden City? Did I say that?
The Garden City Bearcats, state bound.
Yeah. So first place goes to Blake Stewart with a 109. Second place from Garden City High School goes to Skylar Garcia. Third place goes to Katie Dalton. And tied for third place goes to Brock Braden from Garden City High School as well. So
And
they
that
swept
score,
in the top four spots.
and that score from Garden City in number sense is the top score in Class 1A. So they're definitely the favorites heading there.
Oh wow!
All right. So let's go ahead and go to Region 2. Let me go ahead and look at Region 2. 1A Region 2, and we'll look at their calculator scores to begin with. And let's take a look. And it looks like the Rankin Red Devils took calculator Region 2 state bound.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking through my Okay. No, sorry, I have them arranged where I have Region 1 for everyone, and then Region 2.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, Rankin 532. Oh, wow, this was really close. Irion had 520. So that's not a big margin there.
Oh, that is
They
close.
were pretty close.
Cool.
Yeah. So top scorers from Rankin High School were Himeka Sakamoto with 196, Jackson Wyatt with a 189.
Cool.
Let's see, Alexis Kura with a 147. So it's a pretty good team, you know.
It is a good team, but it's gonna be hard for them to get past the Harley Tigers for a state title. But they are state bound. All right, let's go on to mathematics, Conference 1A Region 2. And in mathematics, we have the Irian Hornets, the Mertzen Irian Hornets taking it, state bound.
Yeah, they're very neck to neck with those two teams. You know, they switched this time with a 278 and a 258. It's a 20-point difference there. Not very big.
That's close. That's close. Who led the Irian Hornets?
So top scorer from the Aryan Hornets was Connor Woll. Second with a 110. Second scorer was Riley Gritter with a 100, and the third scorer was Phoenix Parks with a 68.
Good, good. Any individuals advancing the state?
And Emika Sakamoto from Rankin High School, 106. Solid job. Trying to, trying to still take the claim because of the calculator score. But man, they really were really close for this region, man.
That was a battle. I love the battle, man. That was a battle. All right. The Aryan Hornets, state bound in math. Good luck to them. But it is going to be hard to get past some of the other number sense teams in Conference 1A. Let's go ahead and go to science. All right, science. And in science, we have Santa Ana Mountaineers.
Yeah, this one's a pretty big margin here. 94 versus the second place 58 from Big Bend.
Yeah, they won it pretty handily.
Yeah.
Who led the Mountaineers from Santa Ana?
So the first place from Santa Ana High School was Katie Makuda with a 38. Then came Austin Bruce. Sorry, with a 38. Then came Austin Bruce with a 28. And then there's Devon Ray with a 28.
All right, all right. Any Lone Wolves advancing?
Yeah, Kaylin Divine from Big Bend, man, taking first place, and it's followed up by all three of those Santa Ana kids. As far as the individual subjects go, looks like Santa Ana and Big Bend took all the top scorers.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, but that score is going to be pretty. There are other science teams that look pretty strong relative to them. But hey, good job, Santa Ana. State bound. And finally, rounding off Region 2, Conference 1A, let's look at that number sense score. And in number sense, we got the Rankin Red Devils again.
Yep. Winning with a 194 over Aspermont High School, which is 110. And
so, yeah, the top scorers from Rankin High School were Himeka Sakamoto again, so definitely one of their star, students.
Yes.
And then Carlos Cura with a 53. And then, what is the next one ranking? Okay, Jenkins Madison with a 42.
Yeah, so going into the state meet, the Rankin Red Devils do have the lowest qualifying team score, but who knows, man? It's close enough to where if they put some effort, they might make a bang at the state meet. All right, that rounds out Region 2. Let's go on to Region 3. Conference 1A. Region 3. And of course, we'll start off with calculator score. And here, the Fruitvale Bobcats.
Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know, man. I think I'm a little bit skeptical of this.
All right, Delgado, how strong was that victory?
Pretty strong. 504 versus 322 against Prairie Valley. It's nice seeing, at least in calculator applications, all the scores are about the same once you get to regionals. Like everyone's pretty solid, whether you're in I guess region. I mean, in 1A or at least with 5A, they're similar scores.
Not bad. And who's leading that Fruitvale Bobcat calculator team?
So in first place from the Fruitvale High School calculator team is Eisen Saint Canova with a 189. Jasmine Sustita with a 168. And Hannah Barron with a 147.
All right.
And
nice.
also tied with her is MJ Hell with also 147.
All
No
right.
longer here.
Very respectable calculator score, but again, the Hartley Tigers from Region 1, it's going to be hard to beat them at state, but good luck for the Fruitvale Bobcats. Let's go on to mathematics. Let's see how they fared in mathematics. So in mathematics, again, the Fruitvale Bobcats take it. How strong was that victory, John?
Pretty strong. About the difference of maybe like one contestant almost. 388 versus 248.
Strong.
And leading that team is Keith Garner with a 164, Ty Irving with a 154, and let's see, what is the other one? And then Mason Smith with a 70.
All right.
I was sneaking in there in third place too.
Oh, Austin Polk, yes.
From Bradford High School.
State bound. All right, that's good. Fruitvale Bobcats take state bound. But like I say, their math score, it's pretty respectable. It was the second best in the classification. NIPA in Region 4, which we'll get to shortly, looking like the team to beat in mathematics. All right, let's look at science. In science, looks like we have the Avery Bulldogs.
Oh yeah. Pretty solid lead. 154 versus 108 against Fruitvale. Okay. Fruitvale is a pretty solid school in that region.
Yeah, and leading that team is Cody Thompson with an 88, Katie Baird with a 48, and where's the next one? And I think Brianna Ackley with an 18.
It looks like Keith Garner slipped in second place with a 62 from Fruitvale High School. As far as the top scores, I can make it. Oh wow, yeah. Maura Mascara got the top score for biology, so she made it through. Avery High School with chemistry, with physics. Davon. Hold on, I think. Oh no. Nope. Never mind. Yeah.
Cool.
Those are the only ones. Yeah.
All right. Avery Bulldogs on to state from Region 3. And finally, let's take a look at their number sense scores. And
number sense.
This is what I call a near sweep. Because Fruitvale takes number sense, the Fruitvale Bobcats. So they took it, and 3 out of 4 math, number sense, calculator, science. The only one they didn't win is science. A near sweep. How strong was that victory, John?
Okay, just like before, 219 versus 281. Actually, this one was much closer, a much closer margin against pretty high school.
Pretty, man, pretty.
And they were pretty close.
All right, leading the Fruitvale High School is going to be Kevin Whitty with an 82. Landon Norman with a 76, and Olivia Servin with a 61.
All right.
Easton Vanover slipping in there with the first place with a score of 90 from Sleedale High School, and Sydney Parton did manage to take Pretty to state with an 81. Cool.
All right. So that rounds our look at Region 3, where the Fruitvale Bobcats had a near sweep, only with the Avery Bulldogs eking out a win in science. And let's go on to Region 4 in Class 1A. Region 4. And we'll start out with the calculator. And in Region 4, we got the Moulton. And as far as I can tell, their mascot is the Cats and the Kittens. That's what I found online. Moulton in calculator.
A 444 win against a 423 from NIPA High School. That's pretty close.
Yeah,
pretty close.
Yeah, and leading the Moulton High School calculator applications team is Lily Simper with a 182, Claire Dean with a 156, And where's the next one? And Luke Alejandro with a 72.
All right.
In first place, John Dong with a 195. Really good job, man. Third place, Nicole Delgado with a 163. Really solid, man. This was a really competitive competition. It's nice.
State bound, state bound. All right, let's go look at their Region 4 math scores. And in Region 4 math, let's take a look. I see the NIPA Crushers crushed it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Almost doubled their score. The next team score, 496 versus a 272.
All right, so who led the NIPA Crushers in mathematics?
First place goes to John Dong from Nippa High School with a 196. Then Michael Williams with a 152. And then Claire Dean with a 148.
All right.
And no lone wolves here, man. They swept the first 3 plays.
A dominant performance by the NIPA Crushers in Region 4 math. And they seem to have, and that is the highest score in the Class 1A. So they're definitely the favorites going into state. In science, Region 4 scores. Science, I have the Moulton Cats and Kittens taking it.
Like, they're called cats and kittens?
Well, that's what I saw online, so that's what I'm calling
wow,
it.
man. It's like two
I'm sure somebody can please comment in the comments below. Give me the real mascot of the Moulton High School team. How close was it, John?
It's pretty close. It's 94 versus an 84 from McCullen.
Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
Yeah, and leading the Moulton High School cats and kittens is Alex Tortoledo with a 42. And let's see, Kathy Wensky with a 34. And where's the next one? Austin Obregon with an 18.
All right, all right.
The other top 3 scores were actually from different schools. So yeah, Nate Reed from McCullen and John Dong managed to slip in as well. So good for them, man.
All right, state bound, state bound. So that rounds out our discussion of Class 1A. So going into state, it looks like the Hartley Tigers are favored in calculator. The Guthrie Jaguars had the highest science score. In math, the NIPA Crushers seems to be in the lead. And in number sense, Garden City seems to beat, the Garden City Bearcats seems to be the team to beat. All right, let's go on to Conference 2A. All right, Conference 2A, Region 1. Conference 2A, Region 1. Let's look at their calculator score. Give me a second. Let me turn my page of notes. And calculator score. And it seems like the Ropes Eagles took that calculator contest in Region 1, Class 2A.
Yeah, pretty solid team. At the team score was a 567, and then the next 2 teams were pretty close too, 548 and 513 from Plains and Grubber respectively.
That was tight. That was tight.
All right, leading the Ropes High School team is Jabri Klaba with a 217, followed by Lacey Turpin with a 196, and then where's the next one? And then it goes all the way down to Drake Wyatt with a 140.
All right.
And Carson Ernest tying with Jabri Klaba with a 217 for first place. Good job, man. I mean, well, I guess they did have to do a tiebreaker, but Carson did earn the first place. And Kelly Conyers from Grover High School also made it in the third place. So.
All right, state bound, state pound. That's that calculator score, the Ropes Eagles. All right, we go to the math scores. And it looks like the El Dorado Eagles, a different type of eagle, seems to have taken Region 1 mathematics to Class 2A.
Yeah, with a 326 apparently. The Plains High School was pretty close too, though. 306, 20-point difference. That's really close.
That was tight.
All right. Leading El Dorado High School is Braden McCants, followed by Mario Hernandez with a 104. Well, Braden McCants had a 124. Mario Hernandez had a 104. And followed by Tanner Caps with a 98.
Aaron Harper going in solo with a 192, getting that first place from Student High School. They actually didn't field the full team, so that's pretty unfortunate because they have by far the strongest kid in mathematics. So.
Yeah, just lone wolf, man.
All right. Any other qualifiers for state?
Oh, I just switched to science. I apologize. Yeah, in second place, Carson Ernest from Plains High School, 134. Perfect. Right. But, yeah, Aaron Harper, the true lone wolf here, man.
All right. So that's good. And that was the El Dorado Eagles taking math and state bound, Region 1, Class 2A. Let's take a look at science. And it seems in science, El Dorado Eagles again. Seems to be the class of that.
184 team score versus Grover's 130, so pretty solid there. A pretty nice win.
Yeah.
Yeah, leading the El Dorado High School team is Braden McCants with a 90, Aiden Dennis with a 56, and Logan Moore with a 38.
Cool.
Elon Kraft from Gruver High School, Andrew Long from Athens. Well, have also slipped in the state with second and third place respectively. Awesome.
All right, science. El Dorado Eagles, state bound. And finally, rounding out Region 1, let's take a look at that number sense score. In the number sense, looks like the Farwell Steers took number sense.
Oh, with 219 versus 211, that's really tight. Versus Sudan High School.
That was close.
Yeah, leading the Farwell High School team is Austin Hester with a 102. Lafie Atkinson with a 59, and Piper Atkinson with a 58. I can assume that they're related.
All right.
Once again, once again, Aaron Harper being the one to carry Sudan High School right in the state, man. First place, 118, and pretty much the main score for that school. So awesome.
Cool. Yeah, Aaron Harper, pretty strong. All right, that rounds out our look at Region 1, Class 2A. Let's go ahead and go on to Class 2A, Region 2. Class 2A, Region 2. Let's see how these scores shape up. In calculator applications, I'm having the Poolville Monarchs looking strong.
Yep. 611 team score. I don't know if I would call it. Well, it's the Lindsay High School is pretty close, but it's 569 to the 611. They those schools are rivals. I'm sure.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Sure does look like it.
Yeah, leading the Poolville team is a very impressive 245 from Dalton Sprague. His name sounds familiar. Followed by Wyatt Thomas with a 189 and Eduardo Lopez with a 177.
Even Furman and Blaine Orsock with a 196 respectively for both of them, making it stay as well in second and third place.
Hey, this Dalton Sprague kid, I think he's a stud. I think we're going to see him in these other events. I have him in my notes as being a spectacular individual, so I think we're going to see him. So, calculator, Region 2, Class 2A, Poolville Monarchs take it on to state. Let's go on and take a look at the math score. I wonder who's going to be first place here. I see that name, Dalton Sprague. And it looks like the Lindsay Knights took this one.
Yeah, with a 436 versus a 350. Clear win there.
Yes.
Yeah, leading the Lindsay High School team is Gage Besner with a 152, JC Keith with a 146, and Colton Pop with a 138. Mr. Pop.
Dalton Sprague, the lone wolf, man. What a beast.
Yeah, he's advancing to state individually. Very worthy. All right, that's the Lindsay Knights advancing to state, Conference 2A, Region 2. Let's take a look at the science score from that region. All right, looks like science, Lindsay Knights.
Yep, 256 to 222. So they're pretty close against Toller High School. Am I saying that right?
I guess so. Toller?
Tolar.
Hey.
Okay, leading the Lindsay High School team is Jackson Blackman with a 100, Chad Corbell with a 90, and Michael Sprouse with a 66.
Nice.
Aiden Wolf from Toller High School and Luke Ivy from Albany slipping in with a 130 and 102 respectively to state.
State bound. So Lindsay Knights take science, Region 2, Conference 2A. Lindsay Knights and Number Sense, rounding out our look at Region 2. Number Sense, Lindsay Knights, showing what they're made out of. How dominant was that victory, John?
Oops, sorry. Really close here too. Lindsay had a 403 and Poolville had a 331.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, leading the Lindsay High School team is Ryan Hellman with a 153, Gage Besner with a 135, and Corey Metzler with a 115.
Yeah, Dalton Sprague once again, 230 by far, like the highest score.
Wow, yeah.
Stud alert.
Really good.
Stud alert. Dalton Sprague, man. That's quite an individual. Quite an individual. Good job, Dalton Sprague. Okay, cool. That was a region with a near sweep. Lindsay Knights taking 3 of the 4 contests, with the Poolville Monarchs taking calculator. All right, let's take a look at Region 3 from Conference 2A. Region 3, Conference 2A. Starting with a look at calculator. And it looks like the San Augustine Wolves had a say in this one.
Yeah. With a 557 team score against Latexo, which got a 452. So that one's a really pretty big margin there.
Nice score.
All right, leading the San Agustin High School team is Joel DeVille with a 245, Elsa Davila with a 163, and Ingrid Landon with a 149.
Yeah, Brandy Jackson from Latexo High School slipped in second place with 177 state bound.
All right. State bound. So, San Augustine Wolves take calculator Region 3, Conference 2A. And now let's take a look at the math scores from that region. And it looks like Latexo exerting their dominance.
Yeah, like a clean sweep there.
Yeah.
A 644 against a 236. Clear winners there.
The Latexo Tigers, man, leaving no doubt.
Yeah, clearly dominant in this competition is Sydney Craven with a 258, Kaylin Marshall with a 204, Holly Castleberry with a 182.
Nice job. No lone wolves here.
None.
And that score is the top in Conference 2A heading into state. So they're definitely got a target on them.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at science from Region 3. Science, Region 3. And science, I got the Cayuga Wildcats. Cayuga Wildcats.
Cayuga had a 102 team score. Next place was Bosqueville from Waco with a 68. Yeah.
So leading the Caillou High School is Aaliyah Trout with a 50, Eric Gotcher with a 44, and Jessica Easter with an 8.
Cool.
Joshua Stambog tying for first at 50. Awesome. State bound.
Awesome. Cayuga Wildcats, state bound in science. Let's take a look at that number sense from this region.
Oh, nice.
Number sense. And
That
it looks like the Shelbyville Dragons. Shelbyville Dragons.
Yep, Shelbyville Dragons with 311 versus 151. Oh, okay, yeah, clear winners there.
Clear winners, doubling second place.
All right, leading the Shelbyville High School team is Trey Smith with a 162, Kason Parker with an 81, and Nikila Barnes with a 68.
Yes. So this region I call like an anti-sweep region. 4 different teams winning 4 different categories. All right, very diverse. With Latexo being very dominant in math and looking like the team to beat in state in Conference 2A. All right, let's go on to Region 4, Conference 2A. Region 4, Conference 2A, starting with calculator results. And in Region 4, the Sabine Pass Sharks. The Sabine
Is this the high score in the
It is.
state?
That team score is the highest in the state. Go heading in. They have the definite targets.
Yeah, 756 versus 585. So that was definitely top score. Good job, Sabine.
Yeah.
All right, leading the Sabine High School, Sabine Pass High School team is Ty Schaller with a 294, Victor Johnson with a 273, and Samuel Lopez with a 189. But there's a huge drop there from their second to third scorer.
I would like to mention that, first of all, congrats on Nicholas Ellison from Woodsboro High School with a 308. Really, really great score.
Nicholas Ellison, I have him in my notes here as a stud to watch. Just like Dalton Sprague in Region 2, Nicholas Ellison from Woodsboro, the Woodsboro Eagles from Region 4. He's a stud, man. He's a stud.
I'd like to mention that I actually have been talking quite a bit this semester to Larry Gregory, the coach for Sabine Pass. He's in my differential geometry class, and we talk a lot about math. So,
Who?
Dude, he's very confident. Larry Gregory, the coach of Sabine Pass.
Oh, the
very
coach.
Confident. Yeah, he's very confident they're going to win state and calculate.
Well, he has reason to be confident.
Yeah, of course. So.
Wow. So you know the coach from Sabine Pass?
Well, I talked to him quite a bit on GroupMe because we have the same class right now. We're both in differential geometry. So.
Oh, awesome, man. That's good. Maybe we can get an interview with him.
Sure.
All right, Sabine Pass Sharks, Region 4, Conference 2A, headed to state. Let's take a look at that math score. And in mathematics, it looks like it's the Woodsboro Eagles.
Yep. 394 versus a 320 from Shiner High School.
All right, so the top scorer in basically the team of Woodsboro High School is Nicholas Ellison with a 296, followed by Rogelio Gonzalez III with a 52, and Coy Burns with a 46.
Nicholas Ellison, beast mode all the way.
Yep, definitely a top pick for like individual state champion.
I'm curious what grade he's in. Him and Dalton Sprague. I wonder what grade they're in.
Ty Scholar is flipping in with Sabine Pass as well, so good for him. He gets to go to state for calculator as well.
And another individual goes to state from Shiner.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just switched.
That's fine.
Yeah, Jared Shemek with a 130.
Good job.
Good score. Awesome job, man.
All right. That's mathematics. The Woodsboro Eagles, state bound, Region 4, Conference 2A. Let's take a look at science. And in science, the San Saba Armadillos.
A different team here, different school. Good to see that. 124 versus a 112. So that's not that big of a difference. They were pretty close.
It was close.
All right, leading the San Saba team is John Meter with a 50, Sarah Saint with a 48, and Zuri Herrera with a 26.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sounds so wrong. Yeah, man. Top three scores look pretty separated. Nicholas Ellison with an 86, Ty Scholar with a 60, and Max Machosik, who's from China High School, with a 52.
All right. The San Saba Armadillos, state bound in science from Region 4. Let's take a look at the number sense results.
Very good.
All right, in number sense, I got the Woodsboro Eagles taking it.
Yep, 443 versus a 295. That's her winner there. You could definitely see that. Was it Nicholas Ellison? Yep.
He almost eclipsed Shriner High School on his own, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he almost took out the team by himself. Yeah. So obviously leading Woodsboro High School is the team, and Nicholas Ellison with a 281, followed by Rogelio Gonzalez with an 86, and Coy Burns with a 76.
All right. So
not even a competition, man.
And that number sense score for Woodsboro is the top in Class 2A in the state, so they're definitely got the target on their back. And that team is definitely led by Mr. Nicholas Ellison.
Doubled the second place score, man.
A man among men, or definitely a stud. Cool. That rounds out our look at Class 2A. Let's go on to Class 3A. Well, in Class 2A, just rounded the top science score going into region was going into state was from Region 2, the Lindsay Knights. The top math score is Latexo from Region 3, the Latexo Tigers. And the top calculator score was the Sabine Sharks from Region 4. And the top number sense score in Class 2A heading into state was from the Woodsboro Eagles from Region 4. All right, gentlemen. I appreciate this look and analysis at all the scores. You all excited about state this next week?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
You're going to join me for a state results show?
Yeah.
All right. Any parting thoughts? Any parting thoughts, Aradani?
I just want to know what are like the highest scores regardless of classification.
That's going to take some time and look and effort. I don't have that time right now, but you're right. That's a good question.
I'm sure North Shore is going to be for calculator.
Probably.
Right.
Probably.
And then for math, would it be probably Clements?
Were they the ones that broke the 900? I think.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And then
good.
number sense. I'm not sure what number sense would be. But definitely those two. Any
parting thoughts, John?
Well, good luck to all the contestants and to everyone who participated in regionals. You know, that's still quite an achievement. Good job getting there. Next year, I know a lot of you guys will try harder, so hopefully you guys get your chance at state next year too.
Cool. How about you, Marco?
Oh man, these scores are pretty good. I'm glad that people kept practicing despite the pandemic. So, yeah, it's really great. Good job, guys.
Awesome. Gentlemen, I appreciate you joining me. And each one of these schools, each one of these kids, they deserve our applause. And it makes me happy to be able to highlight their accomplishments and their performances. Thank you for joining me, gentlemen.
No problem, man.
No problem.
I hope you enjoyed that analysis. We enjoyed making the analysis. It's a good time. If you enjoy the content of this channel, it would really help me out if you could take a moment and please just hit the like button, make a comment below, any kind of comment, and also please subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I hope you can help me out by going ahead and subscribing. We hope to bring many more enjoyable shows to you. I know next week will be the state meet, and we will have a state results show to celebrate state champions in math and science this year. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Farewell.